Hey, what's up, dude? So, I started doing my keg clean and press a little different than what a lot of other people do. I've seen a couple people do it this way, but not very many. I'm assuming probably you're right-handed as well, like I am. And I'll show you when you go to pick the keg, you know, the way you normally do it and how a lot of people do it. And I think even like Kale and a couple other people have done instructional videos on it this way. But you take your left hand, the way they do it, and you reach down and you grab what would be the left handle of the keg. And then when you tilt it, all the weight is going to be in the bottom of the keg. And then when you bring it up, and lap it, right now you're bringing your right hand, and you have it close to you. So when you go to clean it, you're having to twist. All that weight is still over here, so you're having to push and transition that weight to where it's now on the left. So in order to avoid that, what a lot of people are doing when they lap the keg, and what Kel teaches, is you put your right hand over. That way when you go to clean, you punch up with your left hand. You punch up with your left hand and pull up and back with your right. So you punch up and clean. Punch up and clean. If you want to shoulder it first, punch up, bring it to your shoulder, and then clean it. Now that's the way that a lot of people do it. I've been doing it a little different. I feel a lot stronger when I take my left hand and reach across the keg, and I'll grab what would be the right handle. When you tilt the keg, I reach down and grab the bottom that's closest to me, and when I lap it, I reach over with my right hand. So now my right hand has a better leverage on where the weight is. Remember, the weight when you lap the keg, the weight is still on this side of the keg. And if you have your hand here, the weight's farther away from you. The weight's over here. Okay? So, if you lap the keg, pull it up and lap it, bring your hand down. Now, the weight's closer to your body. And when you come up, you punch up with that right hand. Kind of like this. You punch up, and then, yeah, you shoulder it too. Punch up, boom, and shoulder the keg. So now it's here. And the weight is now in your dominant hand and closer to your body. And the weight hasn't had to shift from the bottom of the keg to the top. So once again, grab across, left hand, grab across, grab the right handle, tilt, reach straight down. When you go to stand up, so you're holding the keg like this when you go to stand up. Stand up, come down and grab the keg once again. Now I like to grab the keg with my arm kind of bent a little bit, so I'm here. I don't like to grab the keg way back here. I'll grab the keg right here. And once again, once you go from the lap to the clean, it's boom, right there. Once again, you shoulder the keg, then you got just a nice press right there. And so I'll show you one with a little bit of weight. So once again, this is how a lot of other people do it. So they'll reach down with their left hand, grab the left handle, tilt. Now they bring it up. Now, like I said, all the weight is farther away from you, kind of. And that way, you gotta turn it. there. And see? So now, once again with the other way. So this is the way I've adapted to doing it. Once again, grab across the keg, tilt, okay? Bring it up and lap it. Lap. Now reach around and grab the front of the keg. And then when you come up, punch that arm up and shoulder the keg. One more time. Now, if you have any questions, dude, just message me and ask me. That might work for you. If it does, good. I would suggest twice a week doing it with a really light keg, like 90 to 110 pounds for your first couple weeks, and have your heavy day. So you're really doing it 3 times a week if you can. 2 of the days are really light, just kind of a lot of reps, like 10 sets of 2 just to get the movement down. And then kind of work your way up on your lighter days in weight, and work your way up on the heavy days. If you got a coach, if Andrew's working with you, or if you have a coach, talk to them and show them. I don't want to like step on anybody's toes if somebody's showing you one way. This is just what's kind of worked for me and helped me do a lot better in the keg. So right on, dude.